This the store run edition, you heard? Walk to the store, go get me some blunts and shit. But I'm gonna give you a quick, cause I know a lot of people be wanting to hear the juicy shit, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just give you a quick little story, you heard? It's your boy J Duff back at it again, you heard? Another episode of Blunt Talk, store run edition, you know what I mean? Today, I'm gonna take you back in two different points in my life, and they about 10 years apart. So I'm gonna go back to like 83, 84, right? Now, being young and you know shit that you hear in the streets already, right? So one person whose name always came up was Roe, Dead Arm Roe, Big Roe, whatever the fuck you wanted to call him or whatever, right? So as a kid, like I used to go to football practice, I come home and it'd be nighttime, and at this time, in front of my building, it used to be a circle park with three entrances, three exits in the park that it went to, you know, the buildings. So he used to be in there shadow boxing and shit. You know what I mean? It was like motherfucker nigga was scared. You know what I mean? Nigga ain't want no parts of being nowhere next to that motherfucker. He had a cold stare, you know what I mean? And the shit that you heard, you know what I'm saying? So, now all of the older people, you know, they tell you to stay away from that motherfucker, or you hear them talking about him, stories and shit. You heard about, he knocked out a horse, Central Park, and you know mad niggas, they say like that's facts or whatever. They was there. Not gonna take nothing away. You know what I mean? Shit, niggas' reputations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'ma fast forward 10 years later. Now, I ain't 9, 10, I'm 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? And shit changed. Niggas ain't scared of Roe. Ain't nobody, there's no fear when it comes to Big Roe. You know what I mean? At that time and shit. And honestly, we used to be on some fuck bullies. You know what I mean? That was one thing we always frowned upon. You know what I mean? People bullying people, like that shit corny. So now, this is like the winter of '92, right? I don't know how they got into it, but my little brother, he like, yo, when I see that motherfucker, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. So I'm like, oh, it's on site with that nigga. So he told me what happened or whatever. Boom. I could never really go against the grain when it came to my little brother. I wouldn't give a fuck who it was or why it was, you know what I mean? I done saved a couple of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't one who was about to get saved. So this is a whole totally different Mac that I'm talking about. So my little brother, he go to my man Greg crib in building 5 to go get the Mac from him. Roe, somehow he pops out the staircase talking shit to my little brother. So my little brother, he pull out a little 380. Nigga had the little Davis 380, little silver shit. Well, it was twins of them shits. Twin 32s, twin 380s, twin Max. So, Big Roll, this nigga was like the boogeyman son. You know what I mean? And then he was in and out of jail, so you really never got a chance to see him until you fucking saw him. You know what I mean? That'd be the crazy shit. But he was definitely not minding his business, not realizing that. The nigga you not minding your business, that little nigga's a fucking killer, you heard? So he pull out a little 380 and Big Roll like, what you gonna do with that little gun, shorty? Now, mind you, at the time too, this nigga was smoking, you know what I mean? That nigga was a fucking crackhead. And this was part of the fucking problem, you know what I mean? His ego and him getting high and him being a crackhead and us not being scared and shit and fearing no fucking crackheads and shit, you know what I mean? So he like, shorty, what you gonna do with that little gun? So he pull a Mac out and buck a shot at him in the hallway. Bah! He blow down the steps, he chase. So my brother, he pull a Mac out and lick a shot at him. Blah! Roll back, he bounced down the stairs. He chased him. He ain't catch him or whatever. But that shit just crazy how, you know, different times in life you catch people and they catch you, you know what I mean? Different points in life. And me,